guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your reading. I would firstly like to say so sorry that I haven't been on in the last 3 to 4 weeks. I have been really busy. I moved home. I've been dealing with private clients. I was trying to sort the apartment out and get it to look the way that I want it to look. And amidst all of that kind of madness, I knew that something had to be sacrificed. Unfortunately, it had to be YouTube, because I just didn't have time to fit you in, to do the videos, to edit, all of that good stuff that I really like to do. Because I like to try and bring out decent, polished videos that look, aesthetically pleasing, getting the right direction on the cards and that type of thing, as well as trying to be really informative. And I knew that if I put stuff out with the way that things were, with trying to move and get, my apartment the way that I wanted it to, it would have just been an almighty mess, and I wouldn't have been able to concentrate. And plus, obviously, dealing with my own private clients and that, just wasn't a good time to get anything out on YouTube. So things are feeling a lot better now. My apartment is finally taking shape. This is the new kind of office area. At my old apartment, I built this massive desk filled with like 6 desks, loads of camera equipment everywhere, and it was incredible to work on that, on that type of platform, doing personal clients and also YouTube. But then I realised that moving to my new apartment, I didn't really want to work like that. It felt a bit chaotic. So I have a smaller desk now, as you can see. You can't see everything on the desk. I might do a tour or something of the apartment when I get a chance. But I've got a smaller desk. It's brilliant. I've got all my cards and books and everything and office equipment over here and that type of thing. So everything feels a lot more kind of sharp and a lot more put together and a lot less chaotic. So yeah, things are really looking up and looking good, and I'm feeling good and raring to go. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing your reading today for you. I thought that we might actually, guys, do a month ahead reading. Because I didn't have time this week to get any weeklies out. There just wasn't any time to do it. So yeah, we're going to do monthly. We're going to look at September 2020 for each of the signs, see what's going down with you guys, okay? Please recognise as well, guys, that this is a general reading. So for some of you guys it's going to resonate, and for some of you guys it won't. The other thing to say is please give the video a like and a thumbs up. So is it a like and a thumbs up? It's the same thing, isn't it? So no, give the video a like. Please give the video a like, because it really does help the channel. And also, if you can, put a comment down in the comment section, guys. It really helps the algorithms and everything with the channel. So if you can do that for me, I would be eternally grateful. That would be absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, we're going to do your reading now, guys. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do a Celtic cross for the reading for the month ahead. Yeah, I think I am, because usually on the weeklies I would do sort of, general, career and love, but I think on this reading it's probably just going to be the Celtic this week, okay, for September. So guys, get a cup of tea, get a coffee, get a cold drink, get a snack, sit back, relax, and just really enjoy your reading. And it's really good to be back. For all of you also, finally, who wrote to me and said, Carol, where are you, where have you been, what's going on with you, are you okay? As you can see, I'm absolutely fine. It's simply that I was moving house, and whilst moving house, too difficult to do too many things at one time. So yeah, sit back, guys, relax, and please enjoy the reading. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So, I'm going to show you the deck we are using for your September 2020 reading. We are going to be using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. I'm going to get a new one of these this week. This is getting really scuffed on the sides, so yeah. But this is probably, besides the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin and the Dark Mansion Tarot, these are probably my 3 most favourite decks. I'm probably going to do a video actually on my favourite decks of all time, which, yeah, I think I'm going to do a video on that actually, because I've got so many of them. But I always, whenever I'm doing personal clients or YouTube, this is my go-to deck for sure. I love this deck very much, so I'm going to use this one today. This is a new arrival. Well, these 2 are both new actually. These came yesterday. This is the pocket edition of the Next World Tarot. If any of you guys have got the Next World Tarot, guys, you'll know that the standard deck, the first edition that came out of this particular deck by Christie, can I pronounce her name? Christie Sea Road. It's a humongous deck. It's massive. The cards are actually, it's a large deck. I prefer large decks rather than smaller ones, so you'll know that it's a large deck. But she decided to do a pocket edition, just discovered it on Amazon the other day, and I thought, oh my goodness, got to get that. So yeah, we can use that for any clarifiers. And finally, this is a new deck as well, came yesterday, the Mystical Healing Reading cards by Ina Segal. I've already got, I think, a couple of her decks. One is Blessed Be, I can't quite remember the other one, but she always produces the most beautiful decks. I just love working with her stuff, it's really powerful. So we're going to use that for your spiritual advice this week. So guys, as I always say, you know what my mantra is, please sit back, relax, enjoy the reading, go and get a snack and just kind of, you know, get comfy and listen to the messages that are being sent to you via Spirit today. Hi Gems, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Yeah, sorry I haven't been about, guys. I've been moving house, dealing with private clients and blah blah blah, and it was really tricky to, and anyway, there's a video at the start that explains what I've been up to. We're going to do the September 2020 reading. Sitting next door is your week ahead reading as well. I think it's the 31st of August going through to the 6th of September. So look out for that, sitting next door to this one. Let's have a look in a Celtic Cross what's going on for you guys in September. Okay, Gems, we've got the cards down. This area here I put as what you're facing September time. That's you. The Knight of Swords is your card, isn't it, Gemini? That's your court card. You may be facing, I mean, this is you doing this on the card because you're the Knight of Swords. So you're facing some form of a change, or perhaps there's some movement or an exit. Maybe you're leaving something behind, because the Knight of Swords is a Gemini person. So if you're facing yourself, you're doing this. You guys are either pursuing something with the Knight of Swords energy showing here. You may be pursuing a goal with the Knight of Swords. You might be leaving something with the Knight of Swords. You're doing something on that night. The knights, when you get knights in a reading, they mean advancement and they mean movement with knights. They mean to be on a quest. So perhaps some of you guys are on a quest to achieve something here within September 2020. What's influencing you guys doing that Knight of Swords? Yeah, I think it's something to do with a job, money, Page of Coins energy showing here. Could be that you're pursuing, maybe it's a younger, attractive individual. Page of Coins. Could be a younger, for example, earth sign individual. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Perhaps some of you guys are pursuing that person there with the Page of Coins. Maybe, I wouldn't call it a child, I'd call it younger energy. Maybe it's a younger person. Maybe, you know, if you're in your 30s or your 40s, maybe you're pursuing a younger lover, for example, the Page of Pentacles. Or Page of Pentacles is also a job. A new job is the Page of Coins. Or it could be that you are you're pursuing a goal. Maybe the goal concerns with this Page of Coins, it could be a startup business, for example. Maybe your focus is on starting, because Knights are very much focused energy. So maybe the focus for you guys, because this is you doing your Knight of Swords bit. You're pursuing a goal. You're focusing on advancement, self-advancement with that Knight of Swords. Maybe some of you guys, it's starting a new career with the Page of Coins energy, or starting a new business or something like that. Page of Coins. Or maybe you're pursuing something to do with maybe going back to college or learning something with the Page of Coins energy showing here, because that's what's influencing you guys doing that. And what's the reason for everything occurring? So this is what's causing you to do this. The Queen of Cups is causing you to do it. Could be a person. Maybe you've been advised or you've been influenced by an individual here, Queen of Cups, because this area here, when I read this area here, I'm looking at, well, what is causing this? Who is causing it? What is causing it? Clearly see it's a queen here, a Queen of Cups. Maybe your intuition, if it's energy-wise, maybe your intuition is causing you to pursue a goal. Maybe this is your career here, starting a new career. Maybe your intuition with the Queen of Cups says, maybe I should be pursuing a new goal or a new career here with the Page. Or it could be a friend here, the Queen of Cups. Maybe somebody has kind of opened your eyes or opened your heart to maybe doing something new here with that page. Maybe some of you guys are saying, look, I'm going to be pursuing this goal and it's concerning setting up a new business, for example, page of coins, that type of thing, or going back to college because a friend of mine suggested it, or a friend of mine has really given me the advice. Because Queen of Cups could be the friend, for example. It isn't you, it's another individual. Let's have a look at what external influences are contributing to you guys doing this as well. Yeah, I mean, I certainly feel that you guys are aspiring to do something here with the star energy. External influences are aspirations with the star. Hopes, dreams, aspirations, wishes fulfilled. So some of you guys are aspiring probably to do something, to achieve something here with the star. You've got lots of goals, you've got lots of aspirations and hopes and dreams. And that's contributing to you guys pursuing a goal, I believe here. That goal will either be probably to go back to college or university, learn something new, or start a new business up with the page of coins energy showing there. And the cause of it, the reason for doing that is because of the Queen of Cups. It could also be, I mean, the Queen of Cups is a funny little card really, because she's, on the one hand, she can be somebody who's very influential. You know, she can be somebody who is very supportive and very helpful and can give lots of good advice. On the other hand, she can be somebody who's quite moody or sad. But this Queen of Cups to me isn't moody or sad because her cup is open. Her cup is open, you know. And also, Queen of Cups for me, with the cup being full, means that your cup is overflowing. So some of you guys, it maybe is an energy, you've achieved everything that you want to achieve with that Queen of Cups. Your cup is overflowing now, and you're saying, actually, because I've achieved everything that I need to achieve here, maybe I should be pursuing this new route, this new goal. Maybe I need to go and change direction and do something new with that page. Because maybe with the star energy as well, you've achieved everything that you want to achieve, because star is wishes and dreams fulfilled. In the recent past, how have you been feeling about this situation, Gemini? You've been indecisive though in the recent past. You've been in two minds. Let's have a look at why you've been in two minds. We're going to use the Next World Tarot. So let's have a look here. So let's have a look at why you would be in two minds about doing this. Universe Spirit, why would Gemini be in two minds with the Two of Swords in the recent past? Why have they been in two minds in the recent past about this? Two cards, please. Because, oh, that's reversed, I think. Is that reversed? Yeah, it's reversed. The King of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. I mean, you may be dealing with somebody here. King of Cups reversed is somebody who is overly dramatic, somebody who's probably emotion. I mean, in the upright, the King of Cups reverse would be somebody who's emotionally controlled. In the reverse, the King of Cups is somebody who cannot control their emotions. They get really upset. They can get quite aggressive. They can get really, really, you know, they can be really kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Temperamental. That's the word I'm looking for. They can be very temperamental. Oh, look at that as well. Five of Swords. I love this deck, but I tend to, because I've got two of these decks. I've got two of the, God, I can't even, what am I saying this morning? Okay. I can't remember what the deck is. Oh, yes, the Next World Tarot. This one. I've got two of those, the large one, and this is the recent pocket edition. I don't tend to look at the keywords on there, because I like to just kind of talk about the cards as I feel them and know them. But the Five of Swords, this is not a good combination, King of Cups reversed and the Five of Swords, because Five of Swords is somebody who can be mentally manipulative. They're quite combative with the Five of Swords. You may be dealing with somebody who's been putting you down with those cards, for example. Five of Swords is somebody who likes to get the upper hand, somebody who can be quite spiteful, and with that King reversed, not a good look. So I think you've been dealing with somebody who's probably been saying to you something like, why would you do that? That's a bad idea. Are you sure that you're going to be successful? I don't think you'll be successful in that. You want to stay where you are. What if you fail? You're going to fail. It's things like that, because the Five of Swords is trying to put the idea, a negative idea, into somebody's mind. The Five of Swords is somebody who's manipulative, somebody who is mentally, there's always a word I forget with the Five of Swords when I'm thinking of that card. But the Five of Swords is a standalone card. If you look at the Rider-Waite version of it, for example, this is nowhere near what the Rider-Waite, they call this survival on here. And this person probably is trying to survive by putting a seed of doubt into your mind that whatever this is, whatever you're doing, you're not going to succeed in it. This person's afraid. King of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Swords. This is a very spiteful individual, I think, here. But I think the spite comes from fear. I think somebody is fearing you being a success, or they're fearing you moving away from something here. And therefore, based on what we're seeing so far, Gemini, what would be the most likely outcome for you guys? The most likely outcome is I see you putting hard work and effort into this. I think you'll ignore whatever this person's doing. You have been in two minds, but that's what they wanted you to be, Gemini. This King of Cups wanted you to be, you know, they wanted you to be doubtful. They wanted you to doubt yourself, hence you being in two minds in the recent past concerning all of this. Because you've got these high aspirations, and that's contributing towards why you're moving towards, why you're pursuing this new opportunity, that Page of Coins, this new goal, whether it be to study, whether it be a new job, whether it be to start a new business. You've been saying, I want to do that because the Queen of Cups energy. Now, that could have been because of somebody else influencing you, but it could also be because whatever you've done or whatever you have been doing up until this point, Gemini, maybe your cup is full. Maybe you've gone as far as you can possibly go within that particular area, but you've got somebody around you in the recent past who's been trying to talk you out of it. King of Cups and that Five of Swords. Okay, somebody who's been kind of telling you a lot of negative stuff, but it's all based on their fear, because the King of Cups is reversed. They're fearful. So they've been trying to kind of put you down. They've been trying to put a lot of negative thoughts into you. They've been trying to kind of instill a lot of doubt in you, and that's why you've been in two minds. But I see, as a result of everything, most likely outcome will be that you'll start putting hard work and effort into whatever this new scheme is of yours. Coming in towards the end of September, what have we got? Queen of Wands. So this could be, you've got a lot of people around you. That's what I will say there. A couple of people around you. A Queen of Wands. There's two things you could say. This is either another influential individual around you. We've got multiple queens in the reading. Two queens, in fact. Two queens surrounding you, which is interesting. Often how I read queens is if I see two queens, I'm seeing argument and gossip and problems. So I'm hoping we get a third, because that means you've got a lot of supportive energy around you. It's usually feminine support, but lots of support around you nevertheless. But there's a very supportive person coming in, I think, with that Queen of Wands. This person's very, confident, very motivational. This person will push you. If that's not a person, then this is you really kind of going for it. You're very motivated. You're taking action in the direction of your dreams with that Queen of Wands energy. What is your advice? Yeah, I mean, Ace of Wands is the advice. Take charge. Make things happen with the Ace of Wands. You've got the power to make things happen. All right, so go for it. You know, especially if this is somebody that's coming in and helping you towards the end of September 2020, Gemini, then the advice is, with the Ace of Wands energy, make it happen. Take charge. This person's giving you, they're giving you the power. That Ace of Wands is the wand. A wand is something like a magician uses. You have the power to make things happen. And if that's your energy there, because you can read as any queen or any king, then what we see is you guys really making things happen towards the end of September. And the advice is, with the Ace of Wands energy, you have the power. You've got the power to make things happen. You've got the power to nurture this. You've got the power to go all the way with that Ace of Wands energy showing there. What are your hopes or fears, Gemini, concerning this situation? King of Cups. Your hopes would be probably to get that King of Cups reversed to be the upright. Okay, because you've got the King of Cups here as a reversal. So your hopes would be that maybe this King of Cups who's been trying to, whoever that King of Cups is reversed for you, who's been trying to talk you out of stuff and trying to instill fear within you with that Five of Swords, and probably, because Five of Swords means to do a put down on someone. So you could have this person who is emotionally unstable, King of Cups. This person's probably filled with fear. King of Cups in the reverse, any cup card in a reverse, queen or a king, they let their emotions overtake them. So they're overwhelmed by their emotions. This is why they're depressed. This is why they are fearful. This is why they're riddled with anxiety and they're riddled with self-doubt and all the rest of it. This person's just putting all their fear onto you by trying to do the put down, by trying to put you in a place of fear with that Five of Swords. Your hope would be, I hope that this person can turn around, King of Cups. I hope that this person can turn around and support me. King of Cups, I hope that this person will understand, being the King of Cups, being an empath, will understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I just feel you've got somebody around you who doesn't understand. That's why they've been trying to, and you have gone to the place of doubt, Two of Swords. You've gone to that place of kind of second guessing yourself, of being indecisive about, is this the right thing to do? But it's all based on somebody else's thinking and not necessarily your own. And your hope would probably be, well, I hope that this person will understand and will start to understand why I'm doing this. From this energy coming in towards the end of September, what are we finding that this is where are we going from here into the beginning of October? Where is this leading to? Wow, the Page of Cups energy showing there. So the Page of Cups energy is a new path. All pages are new paths. So it's interesting. We have, what have we got in the reading then? We've got 2 queens in the reading. And to be honest, I'm going to change that around. Usually I would read queens. I mean, I'm going to say 2 things about the 2 queens in the reading. Firstly, I think you've got a lot of supportive energy around you in September, because both of these queens, and all queens in the tarot, are supportive. Every single one of them. If they're in the upright, then they will always be supportive. And usually when you get a couple of queens, sometimes you would read that as very kind of combative energy. You know, people not getting on, arguments, that type of thing. However, I will not read those cards like that, because I think we've actually got some very good energy in this reading. I think that you've got a lot of supportive energy around you in September concerning a quest that you're on, and the quest is to do something new, to learn something new, or to start something new. You've got 2 pages in the reading, so we're seeing you starting to, something new starting to burgeon in Gemini's life. So I'm seeing 2 pages in September where we're seeing new beginnings for Gemini in the area, I think, possibly of work, career, and we've got a lot of supportive energy around that. So you've got support around a new opportunity, a new path that you're taking, possibly concerning your career, possibly concerning a new path that you're taking in terms of your career. You do have somebody who will try and instill the seed of doubt in you. This person will say you won't be a success. This person will say, why are you doing that? Are you sure you want to do it? You know, it's not a good idea, when in fact your cup is filled. You've done so well in other areas. Why are you doing this now? Why are you suddenly changing tact? But what I will say, Gemini, is that I love that in the reading what we're seeing is your fortitude, your strength of character. I think is phenomenal. I don't think you're allowing whatever this person says to you to hold you back. Whatever they're saying to you here, they'll put you in 2 minds in the last few weeks about it. But the only reason that they're doing that is because they're fearing it themselves, or they don't want to see you advance and move forward. But you'll carry on and do that with the 8 of Coins. The most likely outcome is that you're going to be putting hard work and effort into this new goal, into this new pursuit. I see a new person coming in, or just a friend, maybe somebody you know, but this person will, you know, they will inspire you, they will motivate you, they will help you, with the Queen of Wands energy showing there. And the advice is, take it, take that help. Because the help that you are given is going to help you to flourish, okay? You have the power to make things happen with that Ace of Wands energy. And if that is your energy, you're making things happen. And the universe is saying, well, our advice to you concerning that, Gemini, is you hold the power in your hands to make things happen with the Ace of Wands. So keep the momentum up. Keep the momentum up, because you're really going to get to where you want to go. You may hope that this person here who's been trying to put you off from pursuing this new opportunity, whether it's study or career or whatever the case is, you may hope that they turn around and they start supporting you, being the King of Cups energy. But it doesn't matter, because to be perfectly honest with you, whether this Queen of Wands is a person who motivates and inspires you, okay, and supports you with the Queen of Wands, or whether this is you motivating yourself and inspiring yourself and taking action and, you know, putting together this new creative endeavor, it's leading to the Page of Cups. It's leading towards a new creative path that you are on, because pages are new. And with the Page of Cups, it's a new creative path. This is opening up towards a new, whatever you're doing here or whatever somebody else is doing here around you, Gemini, it's leading towards this new creative path with the Page of Cups energy starting to open up. Now, pages in outcome areas, they're always going to be at the start of the process. This is not, You're nowhere near the ending of the process. There's still a way to go with this because it's a page in your outcome. So there's still a way to go with this. But at least the doors are now opening for this new creative process to start forming, to start rooting itself, so that you can actually start building on it. So I think it's a very, very good reading for you. Beware that there are people around you or a person around you that may want to keep you held back, Gemini, but don't hold yourself back, because you've got support around you and people who really do want you to succeed with the Queen of Cups. And it may be that this person is, I mean, it depends. Five of Swords can be jealousy. You may have a King of Cups in the reverse who is trying to instill a sense of doubt in you. This person with the Five of Swords may be very jealous. They may be a very bitter person, these two cards here, and they're trying to kind of instill a sense of doubt in you, and that's why you've been in two minds. Oh, should I be doing it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. King of Cups reversed said not to because of blah, blah, blah. But I do think you come to your senses, Gemini. I think you say, actually, no. The most likely outcome out of coins, actually, no. I'm going to put some hard work and effort into this new endeavour that I'm on, because this is leading to the new path, the new creation opening up, the new creative path opening up. So it's a good reading for September. I think the point of the reading is not to be sidetracked by what other people tell you. Stay on the side of supportive energy rather than unsupportive energy, and it'll get you to where you want to go. There is a process to this going forward, Gemini. You're not going to complete this particular journey all in one go. It's not going to be completed by September. You're still going to be at that page stage by the beginning of October, meaning that things are opening up. This new journey that you're on, it's just new. You're just opening up on it. There's still more that needs to be put into it. There's still more learning. There's still more gathering of information. You know, money is probably yet to be earned from this, but at least you've opened up that stage, and now you can start really building on that. I would say probably by January 2021, you'll start to really reap the rewards of whatever it is that you're putting into practice now, which is fantastic. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is for Gemini on this reading. Universe Spirit, what spiritual advice do you have for Gemini? What spiritual advice do you have for Gemini using the mystical healing reading cards? What is the spiritual advice you have in one card? Right, so the spiritual advice for September, Gemini, is to examine your integrity. Okay, let's have a quick look at what that says. So it's card number 11. Let's have a look at this. So your eye has been weakened, which means that you are vulnerable to other people's influence. This is exactly what I was saying here. Only you can decide through clear, objective thinking and feelings what is best for you in this situation. And this is exactly what I was saying to you, Gemini. Take the time you need to go within. Look at the bigger picture and ask, what are the long-term consequences of this decision? You are being asked to examine your personal integrity and make a stand for something that aligns with your strongest ideals. Exactly. And that's what's pushing you forward. That's why you're pursuing that page of coins. The new job, the new career, the new business, study. Because you have these aspirations and these ideals. And that's what's pushing you forward. The root cause is because of the Queen of Cups energy. Maybe it could be a person. But it could also be the root cause is about you opening your heart to something new as well. Queen of Cups opens her heart. You are being asked to examine your personal integrity and make a stand for something that aligns with your strongest ideals. The choices you make now will not only impact your life, but also your experience in the spiritual worlds and your future lives. Even though you may feel that you are giving up a fantastic opportunity, be aware that new potent possibilities are opening up to you, and these possibilities will allow you to influence others in a truly positive manner, thus creating ripples of goodness in the world. Fantastic. Go for it. That's what I say. Absolutely go for it. You're really just at the start of this journey with this page going into October, and what a ride it's going to be. It's going to be fantastic. But I think that in terms of this new journey that's opening up to you, if you allow whoever this person is here to kind of disrupt your way of thinking because they're kind of putting their fears onto you, you're not going to make much traction. There won't be much movement or advancement. So be the strong Gemini that you are. Be the strong Gemini that you are, and really move towards those goals regardless of what other people say. Tap into that intuition and stick with it. Alright, that is your reading for September, guys. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. Have a great day, and I will see you on your weeklies, which is sitting right next door. Take care. Bye-bye.